in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. FBA swagger, FBA swagger. Walking together, FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder, boss mind. No shadow, real one, it matters. FBA swagger. From the pain we rise, from the truth we shine. Not a trend, not a fade. We been built for better days. Deep roots, wide reach, black gold in the way we speak. When I smile, the whole spot lean. That's power in the way I breathe. That's FBA swagger, FBA swagger. Walking together, FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder, boss mind, no shadow, real one, it matters. FBA swagger. It's FBA swag. Step in the room, it's a wait. Fresh press fit, clean fade. Hands in the air when I move. Got that calm, got that proof. Built from pressure, still I shine. To the long road, still on. Every scar got a gold tooth. Mama taught me how to stand. Pop said, son, be a man. I turn pain into profit. Every loss got me locked in on chase. I attract whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. That's FBA swagger, FBA swagger. Walking together, FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder, boss mind, no shadow, real one, it matters. FBA swagger. Oh, so new money on me, still move like the block know me. Tell a shirt, fresh kiss, coastal, got a dream in my jaw. No fear, I was raised with a strong, gon' fold. Where the young grow quick, heart bold. So I keep my circle tight, only real ones near my life. Women love the way I speak. Low tone, but the room gon' peep. It's the way I make plans and move. Not a show, just a man with groove. I don't chase, I attract. Whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. FBA swagger, FBA swagger. Walking together, FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder, boss mind, no shadow, real one, it matters. FBA swagger. From the pain we rise, from the truth we shine. Not a trend, not a fade. We been built for better days. Deep roots, wide reach, black gold in the way we speak. When I smile, the whole spot lean. That's power in the way I breathe. That's FBA swagger, FBA swagger. Walking together, FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder, boss mind, no shadow, real one, it matters.
Windows down, hair out, turn it out, ay. Bad black queens in the trunk, whole block shake when we stun, Pretty face, thick waist, what you want? If you got it, better say it from the front, Bad black queens in the trunk, yeah we up. Whole clique fine, that's a flood. Say it with your chest when we run. We the ones, we the ones, we the ones, we the ones. Gloss on my lips, drip, yeah. Go to my wrist, sit, yeah. Curve like an S, that's a blessing you press. Tryna talk about a ring, he obsessed with the flesh.
Scott Free is going live.
Let's go.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
People, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Scott Free Morning Show in the afternoon. I know, to all the new people, you probably say, why you say that? Because it's morning somewhere. No, but for real. Actually, I started the show on the West Coast, and so at that time, this was 11 a.m., so technically that's what it is. And also too, eventually, once I can pull everybody over from these platforms over to the website, I'll talk about that later again for all the newcomers. Once we pull everybody over, we will do the show in the morning into the afternoon, if you get what I'm saying. So anyways, people, welcome. Come on in. Let's get this energy up in the room. Let's get it in here. Hit the like button on your way in. Hit the share button on your way in. Definitely hit the follow button if you're not following the channel, okay? We do a lot over here, all right? But for the new people walking in the door, what we genuinely do over here is we talk about things that are affecting the black community. And once again today, it's just been black folks. It's just in everybody's mouths again. So I got a bit of a conversation. I want to talk about that, but not as much as you think. I'm really not going to go in that direction, hopefully, today like that but I will say, I want people to understand. I do understand. This is noise. This is deflection. None of this should be going on. We have, like they like to tell us all the time, us FBAs, us black folks, us fears of being African people. They like to tell us that there's a common enemy we need to deal with. Yes, and we agree. I agree. You notice who's not in this conversation? The very people who are lying, the people who are cheating, the people who are stealing, the people who are involved, none of those people are in this conversation. You notice that they're quiet. They're allowing you to do their bidding for them against us. Now, I know you're going to say, this two-way street. I promise you, the nasty comments that I get myself, and I'm a YouTuber struggle stream. So I could only imagine what people with bigger platforms are actually going through from people who just say nasty things for no reason. And they always use the same thing. Ooh, somebody said something to me. Okay, you keep telling me not to judge you off of the few. So why are you judging me? All of us off the few. Man, I heard this dude yesterday. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, you know what? We just might as well play that young fella. I had no intention of impromptu. I had no plan for this. We're gonna play him a little bit later. This brother, as a matter of fact, let me pull it down for a second while I do all this Mr. Master. Hold on a second, you guys. I'll talk to you while we do it. But I plan to go ahead and put this young man on the Summer Jam screen, as they like to say, because this brother has some very disparaging things. And I would like to say to people, well, who are we supposed to be partnering with when people talk this ill of you? And I really do mean this. Most of the time, I think when people are angry with us, it's a lot of time it's name calling, but this is be like, oh, I want you people removed. And I'm like, why are we going so heavy in the paint? Let me see if I can find that video. Yeah, I found that. This young brother,
their own deep-seated insecurities there.
That's not it. Hold on, that's something else. I would play
It
this
can feel like the end of the world.
Hold on.
When you don't.
Hold on. I'm doing too much, guys. Hit the like button, share the live. I appreciate you guys. This fella.
Those jobs, the white folks don't want to do them. The black Americans don't want to do them because they're lazy. Do you know who comes to this country and do all these jobs? It'd be the Mexicans, the Haitians, and all of the above. But then again, I see a lot of folks, especially black Americans, that says,
I'd be remiss to let this young man, this lovely young man, to miss out. What's going on, Brittany? I appreciate you for coming in, down there. I can see you down there. I appreciate you. And like she said, hit the like button when you come in, people. I appreciate you. But let this man continue to denigrate us in self-defense of himself, though. Let's let him go.
They're stealing all jobs. You didn't even want to work anyway to even begin with.
No, we don't want to work for pennies is what we don't want to do. We don't want to be exploited is what we don't want to do. You are not going to come and use that as your defense to make that nasty statement that you just made, sir. Excuse me.
Y'all don't even work to even begin with. See what I'm saying?
Someone, they like to use that narrative. Black folks just don't like to work. Man, if we don't like to work, can someone please explain to me what other group on the planet Earth is strategically and systematically removed from the workforce, especially for any amount of wealth jobs, are removed majority of the time. Don't believe me? Tell you what work they admitted to them damn self. That they are basically excluding niggas. They're removing black people from the list. We know this stuff is happening. I don't need to sit here and explain examples when you know that you experienced it. So don't tell me what black people don't want to do at all. And then again, here you go, slandering black folks because you taking on them folks, and I'm talking about the people who run everything's opinions of black folks, or excuse for black folks for all the behavior they do to us. But again, like I said yesterday, Mr. Small, Professor Smalls, and then other people want you to kumbaya. You pick it. I'm not picking on nothing. This is what causes me to feel the way that I do.
If we're trying to be racist, let's just be racist all the way. If we want to be racist, let's just be racist.
I could have sworn won't nobody on the call with it right now. He seems to be talking to himself. Who you being racist with? Who's being racist to you, sir? Sounds like it's some things you want to get off your chest that you've been feeling.
This is all the way. I know a lot of black niggas right now.
Oh, no he did.
Black Americans.
Whoa.
They sell drugs.
How do we be the 16th largest economy in the goddamn world when being disenfranchised? I didn't finish my statement before. How do we become the 16th largest economy in the world, sir? And you know what? I'm not even gonna stoop to this level because that's what they get. Then they'll use this as a defense. Oh, see, he said our country does this. Nope, not even gonna go there with you. I could, but I'm not. Because the reason why is because I don't need to stoop to the level for me to understand and for people to see you, to understand you just whining because people excluding you. That's what I hear. Man, y'all don't even want me to be part of the team no more. Well, fuck it then. I don't want to do it. Y'all want shit anyway. That's what I hear. Projection, sir.
Smoke weed every day and they lazy. It's a lot of y'all.
Now we do burn the Ouija. We do burn that. But that don't stop nobody from working. Stop playing.
Speaking of shit talking, Haitian.
Come on. Is that a commercial? Anyway, but brother, when I tell you, people say all the time, look, don't. These are not the people. These people want to love and be your partner and friend. No, they don't. He don't want to be friends with us. He thinks we're lazy. We're lazy people to him. Now, did anybody ever say that the Haitian was lazy? We felt sorry for him. We would always say, why you let the Cubans over, but you won't let the Haitians over? But then you come here with that attitude. Then you got another girl on the podcast calling us dirty black Americans. Oh my God. Dirty black Americans. I beg your pardon, ma'am. Black Americans are some of the cleanest people on earth, even for poor people. One thing you're going to do with black folks are going to look nice. I had a homeboy back in the day. Would literally, now I'm going to tell you, would not wash nothing. But when I tell you he wanted to iron a pair of jeans, then he'd be sizzling dirt. But them jeans be crispy and shiny, a little musty. But you can't help it. But he was always trying to be clean. And he'll hit you with the cologne, anything. But he didn't have. Anyways, I digress. I'm telling too much information. I'm sorry. Let's just call him Chip. I'm sorry, Chip. But the main topic of today's conversation, I'm going to get into it in a second. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Hit the like button, people. I appreciate you. The main topic of the day I want to talk about, I'm going to give people a little more time. Shut a lot. I appreciate you. I want to give the discussion about Mr. Deante. Mr. Deante Kyle. Mr. Deante Kyle has had some very disparaging things to say about, I hear, black folks. And when I heard this yesterday, this brother speaking, and I'm going to get into it in a second, but I'm going to pivot before I get there. But I'll say this about, matter of fact, I'll hold it to this time. Let's go into a few other things that I would be remiss if I missed it. Appreciate you people coming in. This is what I first want to start with. First things first, before we start to anything. Okay, I've talked about the Mandela effect before. I promise you I'm not going to pivot here long. I like to get it. We're going to sprinkle it in a little bit before we get there. But I promise you it's all going to get there. Just come on in. You're going to enjoy it. But look, have you ever looked at it like this? The Mandela effect. Everybody talks about it. Everybody's go back and forth. Oh my God, Curious George has a tail, no tail. Oh, the Bernstein Bear. We all, what's the Sinbad movie? Shazam. Oh, that's no Shazam. All those things. But these today that I have seen and Googled, it's BS. Something's going on and we need to discuss it. So I'm gonna let this man cook. So just listen real fast. Oh my God, this is crazy. Hold on.
have a monocle anymore. Forrest Gump.
This is not.
Listen to
The
this.
Monopoly Man does not
Hold on.
have a monocle anymore. Forrest Gump.
Now, I got to pause right there. I got to put chat around because I got to do this. This one's crazy as shit. Hold on, people. Come here. I need somebody to answer this for me. Hold on. All right, so Forrest Gump, because I want to say it before they play it. Forrest Gump. What was the most famous line? I want you to say it to yourself. You ain't got to put it in the chat. Just think. Just be thinking for yourself. What was your most famous line from Forrest Gump? You know what it is. Right? Right? Think about it. You got it in your head. Now listen. Now watch this shit. Listen.
Life is like a box of chocolates, right? It's now life was like a box of chocolates.
The tense doesn't make sense.
Sex in the City is now Sex and the City. Anybody who watches Star Wars, this is...
First of all, before we move on to Sex and the City, I can't say with definitiveness about that. I would have thought it was Sex and the City because that's what I thought too. But I wasn't a watcher of the show, so I can't be definitive. But I can definitively tell you they're making that up right there about Forrest Gump. I've watched Forrest Gump. I watched how that girl ran him like a rag doll in that movie. I watched this over and over again. You don't tell me. And then there's another one coming. It's going to blow your mind. Listen up. Oh, my God.
This is a good one for the boomer, C-3PO. Do you remember him being all gold?
Yes.
One of his legs is not gold. This is what I'm saying. You see the picture, and I'm like, no. Risky business. Tom Cruise slides in. Do you remember what he was wearing?
I think he was in socks and underwear.
And do you remember him
What color was his shirt? You know you're
wearing anything else?
Shades.
So the shades are gone, and the color of the shirt is different.
Okay.
I remember that vividly. As
I asked five, not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 people when I saw this. And I all asked them blindly. I said, hey, just randomly. Well, then Tom Cruise. I know you saw the movie. Yeah. What was he wearing? Boom. Everybody said the same thing. Now, how do we all remember the same thing? And now you gonna Google that motherfucker wearing a pink shirt and no shades. Stop it. Look, can we dive deep real quick before we go there? I promise I'm gonna get into the main topic. I know that's why people come in, but look, let me, can we dive deep for a second? Listen. My thing is this. With CERN and the stuff, listen, okay, let's whisper. I don't know why I'm whispering. They don't like when you have these conversations like this on here. But I want to have this conversation. Look, all right, CERN is not no just particle generator. They're doing something. Now, rock with me. Now, I know this. In 1990 or 91 or whatever it was, when I watched Total Recall. Total Recall was the first time I saw in the movie somebody talking on a phone in their hand and they could see each other. We all said, this is witchery. This has never happened. We do it today like it ain't shit, right? I cannot say with definitiveness that time travel is not real. I believe it is, but I can't prove it, so I would never say that. But what I can say is that, is it plausible to me? Yes. And the reason why I say it is because of this. How do they do it in front of your face unless they're going back in time? Because the Chick-fil-A had decay now, it didn't always have decay. I'm sorry, I've talked to people who used to work there, they say the same thing. Matter of fact, I think he talks about it. Let him go.
a kid, and it's wrong. Seeing C-3PO, you're like, when did you become LL Cool J and start rolling your pant leg up? I would have noticed this. I was obsessed with LL. I know it's not the reason, it's not the same thing, but I would have noticed it. Elementary, my dear Watson, that was never said. Beam me up, Scotty, that was never said.
Yes, it was.
Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 80s. That's where this obviously started, was because a lot of people remember him dying in the 80s in prison. That's not true. He died in 2013.
Right.
Let's see. Curious George never had a tail.
I remember a tail.
I also do. Chick-fil-A. I grew up in Georgia. My friend worked for Chick-fil-A. That's where Chick-fil-A started. I remember texting and never being able to spell it properly. I was like, is it a K? Is it a C? It's not, but it's not C-H-I-C-K. This is one that specifically another one that just infuriates me because when I see it.
If you're a regular here, I've talked about this on multiple occasions. That one bothers my spirit. That one's a recent one. That one bothers me because I know something ain't right there. They telling a lie. Something's wrong. These people are being able to do this, and I don't know how to do it. Now, with the people who are in here now, you've never heard this one. You probably have never heard this before. But you've never heard, but we talk about time in here. Time is sped up. I can see it. Okay, real quick, and then we're going to move on. Time What's on your phone, what's on your laptop, what's on your iPad, what's on your computer, what's on your stove, whatever it is linked to the system, linked into the grid, it's going to say one specific time because they're all on the same clock. But get an analog clock, sit that bitch down and see what happens. I've done it. My car is still not on the grid. So when you disconnect battery, or connect the battery, or if you change the time, you got to manually do this bitch. So when you manually do it, why is it every time in my car, when I set the time to match my cell phone, it turn around in a couple of weeks, my car is slower than what is on my watch or on my phone. By minutes. I've gotten up to 15 minutes one time. So people don't tell me that they're not manipulating time somehow. We just little peasants down here working like worker bees while they doing all the real shit up there. Believe me. This world, we're not the most advanced people in the world. This is not the most advanced time in world history. And it ain't what they're doing now, though, but it's way, believe me, you think you understand what they're doing? No. They are 50, 20, 100 years ahead on you on technology. You just getting stuff that they had years ago. Anyways, I digress. But anyways. All right, so we about there. Let's go ahead and let's get into the main topic of the show. Then I'm going to come back into some conspiracy stuff if I got time. All right, guys, so look, this is not about dislike for anyone else. I do not understand, no matter how many times people like myself scream it, yell it, scream it from the mountaintop. Please, 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 hey, no, please, please, this is not what I mean, no, please. I see value in my, please, just myself, no. They say none of that, you're just being hateful. And they're going to continue to call you hateful. But anyways, I digress. Let's get into what he did. Let's get into what he talked about, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So that's like, let me get here. Come on, brother. Get up here.
When I speak out against FBA, it's like, oh, you don't fuck with black Americans. It's like, nigga, I am a black American.
What the fuck do you mean, nigga?
No, I said FBA specifically. I didn't say niggas. I didn't say black Americans. Because I say black American.
Yeah.
You don't, first of all, you don't get to separate people just because you want to. See, that's making you sound like a group. I don't like that.
This foundational shit got you niggas acting weird.
Right.
How? Let's see what they say. How?
Because
y'all think y'all niggas to the second power or something?
Right.
No, you think we Negroes to the second power. Did anyone say that? When someone, that is the equivalent of someone is arrogant, or someone, they say someone's arrogant, or someone's confident, or someone's cocky, they say, oh, look at you, think you that. No, you think I'm that. Why is it that this projection, that you're saying things that no one is saying, but you're taking it as truth? I don't take this as truth. This is a projection. How do you say that about a whole group of people and you keep trying to make it a group? Hey, it's like 8 of them over there that just think they cocky as shit. No, that's not what you're gonna do.
Right. Because when they say it, it's not just I'm black American who descended from black Americans.
Yes, that's exactly what we've been saying. That's exactly, every time someone says it, what does it mean? It means our people is from this soil. People who are no longer here, whose mama is no longer here, is in this soil. That is what we've been saying. You have turned it into something more than just that. You can't act like you ain't one of us no more. I didn't say none of that. You distanced yourself first, remember? You othered yourself from me, not the other way around. So now that I accepted the othering, you had a problem?
They saying it like black American supremacy.
What? Okay, let's be fair. Let's be fair. If she's saying black folks are saying we are supreme because this is our soil, then that's what the fuck you supposed to do. It's your piece of land. You supposed to want to protect it. This is yours. You've cultivated it. It's yours. Your people in it. You should feel power coming from it that you don't feel. Yes. But this whole notion that we walk around, you niggas ain't shit and we the great. No, we just tell you the accomplishments that we have. I'm sorry you can't get into the conversation too. See, that's the whole narrative. You ever seen people that you be around, they try to make you dim your light because they can't reach your level of intellectualism, so they try to make you feel bad. I've seen couples talk about that before. They'll be with a girlfriend or be with a boyfriend or boyfriend be with a girlfriend, and one of them intellectually or their conversation is so much higher than the person that they with that the other person feels diminished. Now, the person that actually just is learned, that likes to read, that likes to educate themselves, that likes to think, critically think, They can't help that you didn't want to do the work to get here. So that person should not have to dim their light to make you feel good. And that does not equate me being a supremacist. That's the way I look at it. Or maybe it's just me. Let's keep going.
It's like, that's the problem, nigga.
That's where we're getting
That's
lost.
the problem,
And then the
nigga.
nigga that y'all listen to was like, it just said it the other day, like, oh, Donald Trump's kind of growing on me.
Oh, see. Nah.
And I know who he's talking about, and he's taking that fully out of context, but he ain't gonna give you the full context, but I ain't here to defend nobody. But either though, I'll say just like this. So what if, just say he was, and so what? What does that have to do with the FBA movement? Just say he said, oh, I love Trump. He's my Trump daddy. What does that mean? That still doesn't change anything. That's the thing I don't get, why you keep trying to make it something it ain't. Because y'all keep trying to tie it to a political party. You keep trying to tie it to a way of thinking. No, we got some cool ones, you got some not so cool ones. You got some YNs, you got some of everything. Regardless of what it is, it does not change where you come from. When we got a person, if we had a person in not cold who's out here eating people and putting them in their refrigerator, we're gonna have to say, God damn, that was one of us. This sure was. We don't like that nigga, but yeah, we don't condone it, but that's him. That's the only thing you can't do. We have to take Clarence Thomas. We have to own him. Stephen ain't y'all's. I'm sorry. Who, thank God? I almost messed up. He's y'all's. He's not mine. But we got some. Herschel Walker. These people, you got people. We got on. I can't not say he ain't from here. I'm sorry you feel some type of way because of the confidence of the people that came before. That is what you're supposed to feel. Now do you see why you don't see people champion the conversation that like we have over here? The straightforwardness, the take no BSness. You notice that people, they shine back because see, not everybody feels this way. She doesn't feel this way. He doesn't feel this way.
Ah, nigga.
And y'all niggas like really hate immigrants. Like y'all. And listen, here's the thing. You're not gonna come over here
No. Okay. Let him go, because he's gonna say for me.
talking hot about my culture. You're not gonna come over here talking hot about my people. I'm not with that. I'm gonna defend that every day.
Okay, then explain this to me. Isn't that what he is complaining that FBA is doing? You just said we dislike immigrants versus saying they come over here talking slick and black folks is checking it. That is the whole purpose, this defending the culture. You don't like the way we're defending it though. I don't think you get to dictate how someone defends their own culture. I'm just proud that somebody's defending. Like, I have what? Listen, let me be honest with y'all. I'll be flat out honest with you. I have fell into rooms and fell on panels, and I've heard, and a lot of times it be the sisters. I told y'all don't give a fuck. But a black woman to be in there, and she'll come in there, she'll like, yeah, and then fuck them tellers, and all of them. And I'm with her. What's going on, Tad? I am with them. I'd be like, yeah, fuck them. But then she'd be going in hard in the mouth. You'd be like, God damn, the dude be like, oh, and it'd be like verbal bullets. Be like, pew, pew, pew. And I'd be like, sometimes I'd be wanting to whisper in the dude's ear, get out of there, man. She's beating you. Because I got a kind heart for people. But I can't tell her experience with y'all people. That's her experience, and that's how she want to talk to y'all. Watch how you talk to people. That's the only thing I can tell you. From there, you can't even say nothing to them. But this whole, we gonna blanket statement but you supposed to treat theirs like outliers is where the problem lies. And then two, y'all don't even want to check your outliers. Oh, y'all get soft talk. Oh, he doesn't understand. He needs to be educated. Fuck that. Cause y'all don't talk. I see so many videos, and I get so many videos. I get so many responses of people talking nasty, vile. I'm not name calling. I'm not talking about people. What's going on naturally? I appreciate you for coming on in, Sugarfoot. So to me, it just doesn't make any sense in the world to me that you think that people are going to keep allowing people to look. Don't that make you feel bad, people? Black man, black woman, don't that make you feel bad? It makes me feel bad that people are now appalled that we are standing up for ourselves just like anybody else would. That means that our ancestors, our elders won't standing up like that, or they just was naive. Because these are some raggedy mouth motherfuckers to be talking slick and then think, and I'd be like, not the black folks I know. Again, to me, you notice each one of them have the same talking point. Black folks are just hateful. Like, I heard Tasha K today. I didn't hear this part yesterday, so the other day when I did her video. But I did hear this, like, this morning or something. She basically, her issue is they excluding people, and that's what I meant by the KKK, and I just don't like the exclusion. Yeah, bitch, some of the stuff you can't get if you ain't part of the crew. It's just like, again, if you in the projects, and Mama A send her 2 kids out on the doorstep with an ice cream cone, she sent her babies out. Now, she like you. If she see you out there, she may even get you cone, but she didn't see you. But she love you, but that don't mean you her baby. But she will let you, she see you out there in a pamper or something, she goes, come in here and tell if we can find your mama. She's gonna do that. But why do you feel the need that you're supposed to get everything that we, so is that what it's about? That would make sense why you can't seem to let it go. Why you gonna made up acronyms about fear of being an African. Fear of being what? You just hate your skin. Since when? We was the only one big up in your place while y'all were running. Don't talk to me about that. Now y'all want to have a sense of pride because you're trying to spite us. But you're still taking off running, talking shit. This is, it makes no sense. The first dude I played, he's Asian, talking shit from America. And I don't understand. Look, I do understand. It makes sense. They have told, the world has sent out the back, America has sent out the back call to the world. Cuckoo! If you come here, you have to too dislike those niggas over there, just like all of us. Don't matter your skin color, don't matter camaraderie. You gotta dislike them, and as long as you do that, we'll put you in front of them, and shit is working. You know how I know? Just saw the statistics of who's in front of who economically. And we're at 18th. They got 18 months. We was used to be 2. Now we're at 18. That is a systematic thing that is happening to us, sir. And I'm sorry that y'all want FBA people to keep saying, hey, we need help. Fuck that. I'm at that point. Y'all remember the interview Tupac did back in the day? If y'all remember, I'm a Tupac fan. Remember that video when Tupac was saying, hey, it's like we're knocking on the door, we're starving, and we can see y'all in there tossing food around behind you, and we're asking, hey, please, come on, man, can y'all give us some? And y'all can say, we ain't got no bread. And y'all keep shutting the door, and we keep coming in there begging, and then eventually, this is where we're at. It's at a point now to where at every level of what we can get done, we're going to get it done. And if you can't get in the way, if you're going to get in the way, you're going to get rolled on. That's what you don't like. You want somebody to talk nice to you. Stop talking slick. We ain't got no problem. Imagine this. For every person who makes a dislikeful video towards black folks, where the title is like, they just some agents, they're this, they're that, they hateful, this, that. When you put those up, ask yourself this question. Who the fuck you think gonna partner with you talking like that? You have already drawn a line in the sand. You are proving our point that you were never with us and never have been. No, people who want to roll with you, the conversation would be different. It would be like this. Yo, brothers, I think we have a miscommunication. Who the fuck been out of line on our team? Give you an example. When two narcotic teams on the street, we're going to call them those. When they go and beefing and they hit their third, what do? Somebody does something to the other crew. They say, oh. Before they get into fisticuffs, they said, let's talk this thing out, because, look, we don't want the war that we don't need to have, and then we have to do what we have to do. And then, 2, we don't like people. This is what you do. What's going on, Kim? Appreciate you for coming on in. Appreciate you, Miss Wright. I'm sorry, Sugar. If I missed you, sorry, Sugarfoot. How you doing? So I just want people to understand this is what the people are doing to us. They're literally keep telling you, man, y'all just hate being us. Then why does it sound like all the hate coming from you? Because that's what it feel like. Every time you look up, man, they did some hatefulness. Like, I'm going to let them keep going. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, talking.
Because they're my people. You talking about me at this point.
Right.
But I'm also not like, go back to your country like, nigga.
If a nigga talk slick out their mouth, why you ain't saying go back to your country? You ain't gonna talk slick here and get benefits like me. Who the fuck talks like that? Why you being so nice to them? What did they do for you to make you be that nice if they have that type of contempt for you? Oh, but that's your family. Act like it then. This is not going to be the situation. I'm sorry. I'm not going to have a deadbeat daddy. My mama come to me and say, he's still your daddy. Fuck that. No. If you want around, he ain't. And if I choose to, I choose to. But I can tell you one thing. Let that motherfucker come around talking slick and see how much we ain't going to have a relationship. And I ain't going to feel bad for it. Again, why don't that seem to apply to y'all for some reason? See, I appreciate you, Ms. Wright, for coming on in there. So it's just, to me, it makes no sense to me whatsoever. Well, it do. And I just doesn't say this. I honestly just want to know this. How do you get everybody on board, though? Honestly, like the whole world is on board. They like to bring up Tariq because they done been soft talk about Tariq and Nasheed and this one right here. On his panel, I've heard people from East India, from like Africa, from all over. I've heard people from like places, Ukraine and Russia, calling this platform. You know Black Americans ain't shit, right? Y'all have no code. Be like, what? How are you in Czechoslovakia or whatever? You know what I'm saying. What you talking about? Who are we black and? Who is the brown? Because you remember Mexicans talk trash about us. Okay. Negros. Yeah, Putacans. You know, they call all kinds of things. I've heard them. So I don't know what this is. Mind you, they done came to your country and moved in front of you. Been put in front of you. So I don't understand this kumbaya, this camaraderie. Where is it at? I want to know, can someone give me the massive story of people when you see black people go into their neighborhoods, people say, hey, come in, you don't want you to get hurt or harmed. We're going to surround you. Honestly, let's stop before I play the video again. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Can someone tell me if a little black boy who is 5 or 6, is he better suited? If his mama ain't trash, she a crackhead. She hanging in the house doing something like that. The little boy done wandered outside, pamper hanging like because he got 2 days of piss in it, right? He hanging down low. He ain't got no shirt on. Y'all know that little nigga. Y'all like they love to show him. Now, is he better suited to be wandering in the street in the hood or wandering in the street in some white tea neighborhood, especially some just run of the mill, someone with nice houses, someone not nice houses? Doesn't matter. Which one he's better suited to finding some proper help from? And don't sit there and play with yourself, because I know for me, somebody in the hood gonna pick that little boy up. Now, they gonna talk shit the whole time, but somebody gonna get him. I can't tell a community that does that to us. No, you end up in somebody's fucking basement or some shit like that for 3, 4, 5 years. That's what you end up doing. And then they come out and they get slapped on the wrist. Man, I didn't even bring up that white T woman who put down her Nigerian boyfriend and they give her like 6 years. They was like, she gonna be done in like under 2 years. I was like, yep. She put her boyfriend down on purpose. Whoops, 2 years. Carmela Anthony, 35, cause that's fair. You raggedy motherfucker, they ain't shit. Anyway, let me finish what he said.
Let's be for real.
Handle your business.
I'm jealous that you know what country you came from.
Also, no matter how you.
Let's say that too. Let me say this too. Okay. I don't ever even talk about this. Look, y'all do not realize, just like this, what happened to you happened to them. The only difference is they openly told them what they were doing to them. What do I mean? What does LDOT mean? LDOT means this. Black Americans, their soil, their land and stuff was taken from them, and their identity and everything else, and hidden and then put on the bottom of a boat with no identity. Remember, you're just a generic African now. Stop it with the American shit. So that's, remember, Africa, the place with no physical address. Okay? It's just a big ass loop. We're here. We always there. But, so they want you to be that. Same way over there. They took Yoruba and Igbo and all of a sudden, they just started mixing y'all the fuck up, switching you around, changing your language, giving your last names, the whole nine. You don't know where you come from. They always talked about how the people in West Africa are the ones from Egypt because they migrated over there. You see how you're moving so much? You still doing it today. That's how I know you don't know who the fuck you're from, because you always moving. And then we try to get shamed for staying put. Ooh, y'all ain't got nowhere to go. No, I don't want anywhere to run to. I want my home. I don't. That's not a flex to me. If this shit go down, you ain't got nowhere to go to. You don't want to go there. I guarantee you this. America could turn into an all-out war zone, meaning they could have open guns on the street. They could be going door to door. These niggas are still not going to get on a boat and go home. I know it. Why? Because this is better than that, and I understand that. Just act like it when you get here. Like, classic example. You see all these black people that's going over to the East Asia, and they spending all this time because their money is going a lot longer. But you see how when they get the fuck there, they just fall into the culture, man. Yeah, there's people really nice, they're sweet, they're everything. You find yourself just having conversations with random people. Shit you don't do here. You want to know why? Because you are adapting to their culture. No, I've watched video after video after video of people all over all over East Asia. No one's being disrespectful. But I see the internet full of you niggas over here talking trash about, and I got names, you got derogatory names, you got nicknames, you got stories, you have, hey, don't anybody but the American on their soil y'all talking like this? And then you think people are supposed to, that's why I say to me, what is the psyop? How did the white people get hold of y'all like this? Because this has to come from them. I blame the people who do these things. That had to come from them because y'all out of pocket. And they got the nerve to be whining like you didn't interject yourself into it. Because a handful of black folks said that they won't part of your culture at all anymore. Why'd you get so mad? I just saw a video this morning. Motherfucker was asking they was in some Dominican parade. It was a bunch of Dominicans. He was like, yo, are you black? And they were like, no. I'm Dominican. I don't give a shit. That's their business. You want to know why? The Dominican Republic is in the Dominican Republic. If I move to the Dominican Republic and the Dominican said, I'm not black, I'm Dominican, I'm still in the space that's them. I'm not going to be walking around talking shit. These niggas are lost. These niggas need to do what I tell them to do. They know they part. Why would we do? I'm not going to, I don't feel the need. And then to get combative about it. Again, name calling, trash talking. Y'all a piece of vile shit. I've heard it all. They're like, for what? This is crazy.
Arrive here, and what you think about yourself, and you think you better than a nigga when you get here, you about to find out.
You about to.
And that's what they found out. So what is your fucking problem? They fucked around and found out. It makes no sense.
Real quick, you about to find out that you are just a nigga over here.
Yo, nigga wake up call is impending.
It's soon come.
I'll say you're wrong, but I also say just be patient.
Yeah, there definitely is an attitude amongst some immigrants that like they can come over here and just work hard, and that's the problem with Black Americans.
Let's get into some game.
So then what the fuck are you talking about then? And why did okay, people? How did these two motherfuckers go about basically saying to you for like 2 minutes, y'all just arrogant motherfuckers, just arrogant super niggas, and y'all just care about yourselves. You don't give a fuck about nobody else. Want to be in the exclusive nigga club, and we came. That's all y'all talked about for 2 minutes. Then, but just excluding us for no reason because we just want to be kumbaya. But you know what they do? They do come over there sometimes. Y'all do come over sometimes with that little attitude and shit. Be like, y'all better than that. Then what the fuck is your problem? Why are you policing my response? Go check the problem. Don't police my response. Look, that is fair to me. If I had to deal with when two of my kids argue with each other, who set the wheels into motion? That needs to be established so I can appropriately punish you, mother. You get what I'm saying? But this whole, no matter what. This is the same notion I say about this. Like me, I have never, in my old age, ever in my life, hooked me up to a lie detector test. I love TikTok shop. Thank you, naturally. I appreciate you. But I've never put my hands on a woman a day in my life. Have never felt the need to. Lying. One time I felt the need. Oh, God, I was dating this woman. I was like 20 years old. Now, this should tell you, this was all emotion. But this... This motherfucker tucked around, because she did this to me. She put her hand in my face, whatever, and was like, and then fucked around and threw a piece of paper was like wasn't even a spitball. It was just like a balled up piece of paper. That shit hit me. I was enraged. I said, oh God, let me get out of here. But anyway, where the fuck I'm gonna tell y'all this story from? Good God, you get me sidetracked for no reason. But what was I saying? I forgot what the fuck I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Naturally, don't laugh. I forgot what I was talking about. I swear I did. I swear I forgot. All right, but look, people, let's try to put this thing to rest with these people. Look, I hope I can speak for some of us. If you disagree with me, hey, again, you Black American, I can't tell you what the fuck you feel and don't feel. This is what I want to say to my people. To all non-Black American people, it is not about hate. No one dislikes you. No one don't want you to thrive or succeed. But I think just like, again, a man or a woman who now wants to be respected. I'll be honest with you. I say to people all the time, and people get mad at me. I say Kevin Samuels was needed, not because I like that motherfucker, because I didn't like his rhetoric. I think he was chasing another viral moment versus doing good work. He did it under the guise of good work, and I did like the fact he had outcomes, but I don't think he always meant to do it. But one thing I say to that, he brought something that was needed to the situation, and that was men were losing their voice. We heard every fucking mantra in the world. What did he say? Hey, better, happy life, happy wife. Cheaper to keep her. All that. And it was happening. And so what happened was, and then they had this whole narrative that 666 or whatever it was, where you needed some dick and some, I'm sorry. But in the process, even though it was needed, God damn it, I lost my train of thought again. I did. I lost my train of thought. I don't forgot what I was talking about. God damn it. If it come back, I'll tell you. But I should have went down that path. It's my fault. That is my fault. Anyways, that's what I was gonna say. So this is what I was gonna say. Look, this is the only thing I'm gonna say about it, and I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll leave this alone. I want Black folks that are non-Black people to know that even though this seems combative, it is needed for our culture right now. But if y'all could just understand, this is not about, and I actually say this with love. I really say this with love, and I don't mean this and be combative, because I think everybody's just fighting now. But if you stopped and took all the emotion out of it, I would say this. I don't want to fight with you. Black folks just need to heal right now. And we cannot heal because we have too many people of other cultures, including some of your culture, who are standing in the way of progress that we need to survive. Not even to do well, just to survive at this point. You've seen the economy lately. And so you telling me it is still like sending other Black folks and sending other foreign people to tell me it's okay to have a foreign person, they can have their own opinion. No, the fuck they can't. Nope. You're not gonna sit here and ride the Black train no more as you one of us get in there and then do your own thing. That's not where we at no more. And so what I think people understand is that we need to heal. It's the same thing they tell a couple. When a couple has been fighting, mama will come in sometimes, she's like, okay, I'm gonna take the babies. Y'all need to go out there in the house. Y'all just need to sit your heads down until you figure it out. That's what we're trying to go do right now. And it's working because we are loving on each other. You're taking it as disrespect, but you just don't realize it. But the disrespect that you are causing is only banding us together even more. So what I'm saying now is actually counterproductive to what we have going, because we are very emotional people. Sometimes when the energy dies down, we kind of die down. But I'm telling you, every time a video pop up, fuck them FBA niggas. Oh, more fuel on the fire. Tasha K jumped out the window for no reason. Oh, Black folks said, here's the back call. Let's get her. So I appreciate that, Tad. It's just, to me, I think right now people don't understand that. We do need that. And we need it so bad because right now there is too many snakes in the grass. They have you, and I'm going to say this to foreign people. Y'all can admit it or not admit it, but they're using you guys. That's why I say I don't blame like the actor or the musician. I don't blame the Tila Tyler. I don't blame the Idris Elba or whatever. I blame the system that is propping you up in front of our people. That's what we have a problem with. We just ask you, don't get your ass in the way if you're getting something. And if something ever brings to you about how you feel about it, humble yourself, say what you're supposed to say, and you could just go home and go to bed that night and your shit gonna keep rolling. But if you, for some reason, have at that moment some dire need to have some type of contempt or you feel the need to ride with your country all of a sudden that you don't live in, then I'm going to tell you, it may have used to be this way. You may could have put people in front of us and we were all fooled. But what you can't fucking do no more is sit your people in front of us with different flags and think you gonna ride. It ain't gonna work. The all black folks is okay. Obama got rid of it. Blame that nigga. He's the fault. He caused it. Yes, he is. That nigga let you know then. He's Kenyan, not black American. He let you know. And every one of them since then has let us know what their allegiances lie. I want you people who still love Kamala Harris just because she a sister girl, which she ain't. But if the ones who still love her, I want you to go look back at her term as number 2. I want you to go look at all her brunches that she did at the White House. And I want you to go look at all the crowds that she was always with. The whole 4 years they was in there. Don't want you to look at what she did on the campaign trail when she said greens in the tub. No, fuck that. Go look at the brunches. Go look at all her events. Not the little one hip-hop event when they were still trying to steal hip-hop. I'm not talking about that. But when I'm telling you, when you go look at that, you're going to find out, wow, damn, ain't no niggas around. The Obamas. You can go look and sit down with them. All they people going to be somebody else. Every time you see somebody, that's what it is. I talk about it all the time. So I don't want to hear how much you love black people. You put like this, people. Just imagine. Every person damn near in the leadership position of everything that has some level of power or control over our culture got one of them folks that they married to damn near 9 times out of 10. And you think that ain't a problem? I give you another problem. That lie they told you about the Native American. You know why the Native American right now looks so white tea too? They excluded all the dark-skinned niggas. They kept only the light skins that they could find. And then they interjected themselves in there, Mr. John Smith and Mr. James Johnson. They put all them people in the mix, and now they look like them. That's what they do. They lighten everything up. People, man, these people are so diabolical, it makes no sense. But anyway, I just want y'all to know this. This is about us. We don't care nothing about y'all when it comes to that. And it's not, and stop, and I'll say this too. Stop making it about the name African, because that ain't what it is. Again, black folks have been calling themselves black folks well before foundational black American became a thing. So all of a sudden, you got to be, before you can even get to a point to where you should honestly be talking to black folks, you should be honest about why we even having this conversation. Because ain't nobody nobody in this fucking world called themselves African. They call themselves by their group, their tribe, their nationality. You talk to an Igbo person, they'll tell you, I don't claim Nigeria. I just call Igbo. I just let you call me Nigeria. And you do realize that's what black American says. I'm not African, but I'll let you call me that because that has part of my genealogy down there, as what they say. You say, no, you have to identify as that. What if they told you had to fucking identify as Nigerian then? If you want to identify as Igbo. Doesn't matter what you want. This is what it is now. See how rude this shit is? And then too, can I say this to people too? I really want to say this. Can we get to a point to where them folks' opinion is the one that we take as the truth and when we should move? I'll give you an example and then I'll tell you what I mean. R. Kelly. I said R. Kelly was perfectly fine walking around here doing whatever he wanted to do. He was still making music all on BET and everything else. And somebody said to me one time, they was like, oh God, turn this music off. They got in the car, I was playing it one day. So they got in the car, it was like 2016, something like that. And they got in the car, it was on the radio. And that's what you tell you, it was still playing on the radio. And she got in the car and she was like, oh, turn that off, I hate this nigga. And I was like, I understand. She was like, I don't know why he's allowed to be out there. And I said it then. I said, only reason why he's still on the street and no one cares is because white people ain't put no eyes on him yet. That's it. I appreciate you, Martin. Yeah, nobody put eyes on him. And I said, but when they put eyes on him, he going down. This is all it is to it. This is how the world works. And again, I'm having no memory down. These payments messed me up. I forgot I had a whole point when it's coming to that. What'd you say about that thing? Yeah, I agree. See, Miss Wright, you see what I mean when I say that? I just want to heal right now. Black folks just trying to heal. Black folks trying, honestly, like I said, let's be real. I got so much in here. That's why I say I'm proud of it to pivot the conversation in a minute. So don't y'all run. I promise you. But the reason why I need to pivot because there's so much that's happening to us in so many different ways. Like, especially with oh my God, the food and the water. Again, I hate to bring it up every week or every day, damn near every day, but I think people are not panicking enough about that natural resource. See, you're thinking, go take a shower, your water run. What happened when these motherfuckers shut it off? And one thing I'm gonna tell you, black folks clean. Black folks, like, we're gonna lose that goddamn fat. We're gonna lose our fat. And see, all I want, the only way it's going to not happen is one way. The entire people have to band together and say no. And I really do mean it. And you got to be willing to stand on whatever that no is. I'm talking about, look. You know how I know the world is going crazy? I'm seeing more white tea people online crashing out because they ain't got no money. Do I still got this video? Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. Listen to this. Hold on. Switch that shit, Scott. I love that shit. I'm trying to find this video. This guy's going to talk about his real estate. Oh, listen to this. I think this is it.
Well, I just passed another house in my neighborhood where they had it listed for several months, and they just took it off. And I think that's around 4, maybe 5, just in the area that I'm at, where they listed their home. They couldn't sell it. They took it off the market. And I think the powers that be don't want to tell you just how bad the economy is, specifically the housing market. Anyway, after this video, I would love to know your...
This is what I want y'all to hear, not him.
My buddy works in Dallas, Texas, and he works for a bank. And he said to me, Drayton, we have so many houses that we could close in foreclosure that we're not because we don't know what to do. We literally have thousands and thousands and thousands of homes we could close on tomorrow. We could foreclose tomorrow. There are some people that haven't made a payment in over a year. What? He goes, thousands of people haven't made a payment in 6 months. But the bank doesn't know what to do. The bank can't.
So, what do you think is going to happen? Remember, this was on purpose. This is Rock Black. I can't say the name of the company. Rock Black. Flip it around. You'll know what I'm talking about. Rock Black. Rock Black bought up all those houses. And I can't say up too much because I know how things go in here. I can't say too much. They bought up all those houses, flipped the market upside down. Remember, they were spending $50,000, $75,000 over, just flooding the market. Now all the houses came off. People couldn't find a house. Remember, people trying to buy a house, they were just, shit, I can't get one. They bought it. They under contract. It kept happening. They're going to drop them all back on the market at once. Black man, black woman, your house that's worth $400,000, $500,000 now, gonna be worth $200,000, $100,000. Hopefully, your mortgage is gonna be upside down. They gonna say, we don't know what to do. You fucking caused this. Do y'all understand? This is happening. Look, you know what I think was getting people? I think people don't understand this. I think people don't understand it. I think we still live in the America from 95, the America from 85, the America from 75. Oh, this is what it is. This is not the same fucking place, people. To the people who were around in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, who can remember, if you're in the room now, if you're in any room right now, ask yourself, do you feel freer today or in the 80s? So that means you've lost ground on your liberties. So if you lost ground on your liberties then, this has been a slow walk, and it's happening. And I hate to say it, but it's our own fault. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's all the black folks that they sent home in 2020, and they decided that they won't go play these political BS games no more. We decided we won't go listen to your fraudulent history no more. People start paying attention to all the ways you was moving funds and resources around, and it just started taking hold for a lot of people. Now, my journey started a few years before that, probably about a decade and a half ago. But I remember watching a shift in the consciousness of the everyday black person around 2020. And see what we're experiencing now, and I hate to tell this to my people, is this. This is the effect of what we caused by becoming more aware. Now, don't worry. That's not a thing to say we did anything wrong. You did it the proper way. The first step for freedom is actually understanding what the fuck you in. See, I think about the civil rights movement. Somebody tried to ask this homosexual dude the other day, who was homosexual history and black history the same thing. He named Bayard Rustin because Bayard Rustin was gay in the civil rights movement. I said, don't conflate people's histories like that, first and foremost. But in the civil rights movement, they did things in that history that they thought they were doing the proper way. Turned out not to be, but they did the best they could with what they could do. Right now, we're at the same spot. We're moving in a direction. And just like in the 60s, they did mass incarceration right behind it in the 80s. They did the crack epidemic in the 80s. They did the welfare system in the 70s. They dropped stuff on them to combat all of that black love. You're running through now. You're in the early beginning stages of whatever psyop crazy shit they doing to us is happening now. And I think it's economically. We love TikTok shop. I'm sorry. And so the reason why I say that is because, again, remember, they're taking, allegedly. Let's just use that naturally. We'll say that. That's what we'll say. Allegedly. You're right. Allegedly. They are, but let's use their terminology. We'll use their terminology, okay? Their terminology is this. The water supply is taken. Matter of fact, why am I saying it? Just let the young fella who likes to help us so much say it for us. Let him say it for himself.
Water shortages could be the biggest mass mortality event the world has ever seen. I am talking billions of people dying. The only way we ensure people remain safe is by being invested in the United States Water Reserve.
Now what? No. Why would East India, China, give a shit about our water supply? Unless you have concocted some way to make them interchange with each other. These people are diabolical people. Diabolical. So you hear that, right? He said billions now. Let me keep going. Hold on, let me come up here. Now listen to this.
Scientists say halving the world's population could help save the planet. A new study suggests that gradually reducing the number of people on Earth over the next 200 years could create a much more sustainable future. Not by getting rid of people, but through falling birth rates driven by things like better education, female empowerment, and access to voluntary family planning. Researchers say that fewer people could mean less pressure on resources, lower emissions, and more space for wildlife. Right now...
Okay. So let's say this. Why does a group of people, now this is not LDOT saying this. This is their own self saying this. Why would a group of people who have a zero, if damn near a negative birth rate at this point, be worried about overpopulation in the next 200 years? Oh, no, they're talking about you, not them. And they put cute words on it, like women's rights, meaning we want them clinics open. These people are so diabolical. They put everything in pretty, like they put a pretty face on it all the time. But if you read between the lines, these people are telling you we're going to depopulize you. Okay, I truly think that thing, ding, we all did all you took in your own. I think that those situations. Oh, that was a trial run for something they're gonna really try to do to us. So to me, people, just be prepared. And it's just like, I don't know if we talking about it enough because we arguing because Tasha K mad and her husband got called African booty scratch. So she crashed out on all of them. Fuck them, all of them. Anyways, let me move on. Switch that shit, Scott. All right, so okay. Shit. All right. Hey, people. We gotta talk about this. Okay. I saw this Michigan. Matter of fact, let me just let you hear it, okay? And then I gotta say something about this.
Scientists say halving the world's population could help save the planet. A new study suggests that gradually reducing the number of people on Earth over the next 200...
Sorry, wrong one. Wrong one. Doing too much. Where you go, bitch? Hold on. Where'd you go? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Hold on one second. God damn it, where'd you go? Here you go.
So the University of Michigan is getting rid of some final grades for the sake of students' mental health. The university announcing it's dropping first semester grades in an effort to, quote, curb the mental health crisis faced by many young college students.
Yes, you heard that correctly. They're not counting the first semester of these kids' school year, their freshman year at Michigan University. School, my daughter, my knee baby, got accepted into Ivy League. And even though an Ivy League accepted her, two, actually, shit, I forgot, two of them accepted her. Do you know these raggedy motherfuckers said no? I'm picking. But I'm saying is this. Well, let me finish.
This is a pilot program. It's set to roll out in fall 2027. It applies to students enrolled in the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts. So that's about half of Michigan's roughly 8,000 first-year students. Now, class results will be displayed as either pass or no credit on transcripts, and students will still receive grades in the class as the semester unfolds, but final grades will not be recorded. And Michigan is...
Now, why do you think that is, people? Why do you think that is? I'm not gonna slow walk you. I'm just gonna tell you like a T.I. is. All it is this. My daughter right now, she teaches at a school. I'll just say that. And I don't want to tell all her business. So she's a professor at the school right now. And she's at the school and she talks about how, especially the incoming students, are not up to snuff. And she tries her best not to be disparaging of the students. Now mind, she's at a PWI. So these are not nigga kids. These are them folks' kids. And so first, long short of it, Michigan gets money. Michigan lose money if them kids keep failing. Why are these kids failing and they can't get into school? And you talking about they having mental health issues. I wondered why, and then I saw this, and it finally dawned on me. Listen to what this black brother, who is a teacher in the school system, had to say.
So I am on my lunch break. It is, 11:30 or something like that. And I just finished a 3-hour class. We have what's called block, and block is where first and second periods are combined for subjects that need it. And so I literally broke down in the middle of class because I'm teaching seniors. These kids are leaving high school and going to college, hopefully, after they finish. We had 2 paragraphs to read, 1 sentence, complete to write. I don't know. I simply don't know where the problem is. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply cannot read and seniors who cannot write. They cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy.
But they can't
But
write
applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs, and they couldn't do it. Our young black men, our young brown men, our young black girls, and our young brown girls.
First thing first, let me first say bravo, brother, because we need more like him in the school system that actually give a shit. So I applaud him and I feel his pain. I tell people all the time, I raised my daughters. They both were and gifted and talented. So imagine going off to integrate testing for both of them. Now they're 3-4 years apart at the time. So they're going off into school. One's going and ready to head into middle school. The other one's going just getting into school, period. But they're both gifted and talented. And we're heading into class. We're going into school, into grade testing, and they don't know anything. And I couldn't understand how is my children in these gifted and talented class. And then I started quizzing. They know nothing. So I took them out. My children were homeschooled. And I did that because they can't survive in the school system. So first things first, do you realize this? Only, I mean, is it? I can tell you right now. I think I got it there. Only 24% of white kids, white kids. Sorry, I love TikTok Shop. Only those amounts are in the public school system. Do you know this? So when you see school after school after school, if it's not a private institution, these are schools that are not housing their people. Matter of fact, did you know did you know that they give vouchers and things out to school? Do you know even though 24%, only 24% of their kids are in the public school system, 41% of the vouchers, if they've given out any type of vouchers, goes to them. Oh, these niggas are just lazy. We just want to build and do better. You guys, no. This world will lie to you and build all around you. So when I want to speak and stay on the subject, but I'll say this. The school system is designed for you to fail. It wasn't designed for you to thrive. I remember about 20 years ago, I remember watching, what's his name? Michael Moore. Michael Moore was talking to, it was either that or somebody, it was a documentary I was watching, but it was like the United States school system is still working off the 1950 way of schooling. And it was like 50 years later at the time, 55 years, 60 years later at the time. So you're trying to say that a system that refuses to evolve, a system that won't put any money into the institution, a system who will not pay anyone to do a proper job, a system who prioritizes people who do not look like your children to teach your children, which is a detriment in itself. These things are all put in place for a reason. I said this before. I came from a town that is 50-50, white tea, black folks. 49-49, but I digress. You get what I'm saying? We were split down the middle. We all went to school together. I'm an 80s baby, so we went to school in the 80s, all together. My kids, white tea kids, black kids, all together. Why did all the black kids turn out to be average and all the white tea kids turn out to be something greater than that? Because the system is evolved around them. Why is it that when an entertainer, if a black entertainer or a white entertainer become an Oscar-winning performer, he becomes Robert fucking De Niro? He can ask for $50 million if he wants to come out of retirement. That's what Robert fucking De Niro does. Jamie Foxx is still doing B-rated fucking movies to this day. And why does he do it? Hell, Jennifer Hudson can't get into a movie this day. You want to know why? Because they have rigged the system that when you reach the pinnacle of fucking success, you are to now fail. Go ask Halle Berry. The reason why they do these things is because you are never supposed to get it. They keep trying to make you feel like you're doing something wrong. No, these kids can't learn because they don't want them to learn. You do know that the school system, the design of school system is over. Church is over. That is why now you have people openly say, I don't fuck with church. You have people who say, I openly don't. You want to know why? Because it's over. The mechanisms people use to control, especially black folks, because that's who they worry about the most, those things are gone. So you think that they were going to lay down and not do nothing else? No, now they just going to break you. You have to take control now. That's the only way we're going to win. Stop talking to, like for me, I need to stop arguing with people. All you want to do is argue about whether we're African or not. What the fuck are they going to do for us either way? If I admitted it, if I agreed to it, if I submitted to it, whatever you wanted me to do, what is that going to change? You keep trying to convince me that if I just go by that, everything gets better all of a sudden. You guys are the hold up for everything. If you guys just get on board, black people in the diaspora would thrive. Why the fuck is a bunch of insignificant people holding up progress? We should be on the outside looking in since we such the hateful niggas. We should be watching the diaspora thrive while we just being hateful by ourselves. No, y'all don't like each other either. You're right, Natural. I'm sorry. I love TikTok Shop. Natural, I appreciate you. You don't even know that much because I be out of pocket sometimes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm yelling. Let's do this. Let's just move on.
Switch that shit, Scott.
All right, moving on. Look, this whole situation with Officer Tatum deciding he was going to sit down and talk to Nolan Wells' friends. I'm not even going to play the audio because all it's going to do is enrage me. It's going to enrage me because, for one, I remember Me and my crew at 17, 18, 19 years old. We tighter than thieves, Chauncey, Mike. We tight, boom. We tight than a motherfucker at this age. Do you think if one of my homeboys passed away, that we would be sitting around having an interview like shit? Man, you know, it's cool. I blame his mama. I couldn't dare blame, I was naming these people's last names. Sorry. I couldn't dare name any of these people. I knew these men's mamas. All of them. I knew all three of these men's mamas. I couldn't dare tell one of them talking slick about their mama because they done lost their boy. And that's my homeboy. That ain't what friends do. These people are lying, and they got the biggest fucking lie in the room, and it's the dark-skinned nigga. You don't sit there and blame that woman. That woman just lost her baby. You don't supposed to bury your child. Raggedy motherfuckers. And I blame the system because they keep coddling these motherfuckers, and that's why this stuff keeps happening. You want to know why crime is less than 1% in the black community? Because we are overly policed. You want to know why these motherfuckers do whatever they want? Because they never get policed properly. Yes, we do. You guys, shut the fuck up. Then you point, look, this is why I tell people all the time, I don't go to Delusionalville with white people. When you want to start in Delusionalville, you ain't gonna have a conversation with me. So if you start over here talking about we get treated, if you don't shut the fuck up and get out my face, we're not gonna play them games. We're not gonna sit here and just say stuff and then I have to argue my point when everybody lives this fucking existence. I'm not explaining my existence. Because if I'm explaining it, you're trying to basically tell me I'm fucking lying. And no, I don't talk to people who accuse me of shit that I'm telling you that is true. No, I'm not doing it. But I digress. Anyway, I don't like that. I really don't. It's funny because him and DL going in. I don't really give a DL either. All right, hold on. Let me go here. All right, so let me go here. People. Hold on.
Switch that shit, Scott.
So, let me go into this subject here. People, there's a subject in here where I say America has lost its way because I know it's over now because they monetize everything. How do you monetize everything? America don't just monetize everything. America will block your existence to be able to not have to get their services. Like, literally, I always say this. When they took the paper job applications away and forced people to go online and do it, they forced you to get computers. When they forced you to have Zoom calls from your phone, so they forced you to get a cell phone. You see how they force you to do it? If you're going to be in society, you have to have what they need. You have to have what they want. They're doing it again. So now, Florida, they're talking about how hard it is to get out of Florida because of the way they have designed things. So when national disasters happen, like hurricanes, tornadoes comes through, it's hard for them to get out. But America says, don't worry, we're going to come through it. We're going to come through in the clutch. For specific people, listen.
Your survival during a hurricane has now become a subscription, all thanks to a Florida company that will make sure you can fly out when a once-in-a-century hurricane hits your city.
If you've ever tried to evacuate ahead of a hurricane, then you know how stressful the traffic, the last-minute flights, and pretty much everything can be. Well, a Florida company is trying to change that. In its very first year in service, they're offering an escape route this hurricane season for a price.
Yeah, Fox 13's Ariel Placencia walks us through the logistics of how this company and its evacuation flights will work.
But we want people to be prepared and have options.
And that option is a new hurricane season subscription through Priority Evac. In service for the first time this year, it secures your evacuation flight out of Florida in advance. Founder Jason Murgio got the idea after watching his friend's
So they don't do they don't do what's that thing? What's the thing at the airport? Goddamn, you know, clear. They don't do clear for hurricanes now. You know what, people? Again, I'm gonna tell you two things that mind boggles me every year. Every 2 to 4 years, you hear election season come up. I don't hear rich people ever talking about nothing. But I see the peasants, us. Yeah, we gonna vote. We not gonna vote. I'm gonna get my sticker. I'm gonna take my picture on TikTok and Instagram and tell everybody because I'm changing the world. Well, the rich people don't even say shit. They just in the know. So when they know something happening, they buying their space now. Believe me, the underground tunnels, The underground living, these people, they have spaces down there. Go talk to somebody who really got some paper and ask them how many bunkers space do they have? How much is their square fucking feet? How many years of food do they have stored up? All of this stuff that they're doing all around you while you arguing about your fucking stickle. They are not going to let peasants take. Have you, look, maybe in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, maybe when Obama came in with that pimp ass walk, he came in, hey, vote for me, we change the world. Once you realize it, but at this point, somebody has to knock some sense into you. This is all theater. It is for some people to make something and for others to have nothing. And we're going to keep switching it out, in and out, in and out. And you people keep arguing from the bottom. I'm saying, I noticed that the people who live in Martha's Vineyard continue to live in Martha's Vineyard. I know the nickels who live in the hood moved to another generation of nickels live in the hood. But Kiki got out. Kiki got out. Yes, one. It's 50 fucking million of us, y'all. What are y'all talking about? You know why our neighborhoods we have to leave? Because they have turned them into war zones, not you. Remember, you're not allowed to own anything. Turkey Leg Hut, I'll own the place. No, let's shut it down. Every time black people start thriving at something, somehow, somewhere they're wrong. Record labels are doing great. We're amazing. We're drinking great music. We're putting it out. Black folks is taking over with hip hop. No, you're not. RICO charges murder, You gotta go down. Death row, dismantled. All of them. Every time. And we still keep making excuses. Oh, that's just that situation. No, bitch. That is the new situation. That is the new excuse. I don't understand why we all get on bandwagon. Look, I say this all the time. You know why it seems like all the degenerates make $100 million or more? You want to know why it seems like all of them do? Because they probably all do. Does that mean all black people are degenerates? No. That means the people who vet their politicians, remember, they got a thing in politics. They have a thing in Hollywood. What do they call it? Vetting. You don't make it. Remember, we said it out our own mouth. Stop disconnecting the two. If you have to wear the dress to move up, do you think there ain't other fucking things you have to do to move to the next level? So once you get up there, of course you're going to go up there. Of course you're going to be boule. Of course you're going to do all this. Why? Because I need some on you just in case you try to help nickels. Dummy. Bill Cosby. Shut him down. Lady was in the barbershop about a week or two ago. This woman in there, she acted like we condone doing things to ladies, if you know what I mean. She, can't get out of here faster. Bitch, leave. If you can't use your rationale. How you say 50 women, all of them say Bill Cosby did something, and then 49 of them, they found out were lying. But that one. So that's what you're going to do? He's so guilty. Then why he ain't in jail? He went. They had to let the motherfucker. They just let him go. It wasn't a trial. Do you know? Hey, Ms. Scott, sorry, we did that wrong. Now, I get it, but he did this and this and this and this. You don't know that. All that you know is this. They gonna prop up their degenerates, just like this. Let me get you to understand this. And I think people don't understand this because we always make it about black folks. I'm gonna make it simplistic. It didn't surprise me when they said Tom Hanks and Ellen and who's another one of them people? Barbara Walters and all of these people. Oh, they were just eating babies and they just doing all these people. Why does this shit don't shock me? All them people are degenerates. And it's because you have to be one to be in the club. How many stories have you watched from people telling you about industry parties, how you have to go in and do certain things? You have to participate in certain things. If you refuse to participate, they don't let you in. Why the fuck you think that is? Why do you think that generation of black neighborhoods just gets worse and worse and worse? They never switch. Why do you think out of 50 states, there's never a black neighborhood that says it was bad in the 70s, we flipped it around, and now it's great in 2026? No, it's always the other way around. It was great in the 70s, and then we have slow walked that bitch into the ground. Black folks, you can't cause the problem if you won't run nothing. You do know they got you running around here talking about how bad you is. The schools, these kids can't read. Who the fuck? People, hit the like button. Shut a lot, people. I appreciate you coming on there. I do. If you don't hit the like button, if you don't hit the follow button today, I promise you ain't gonna show it again. Oh, you didn't know? My name's L-Dot. I'm the #1 YouTubian streamer in the world. All I'm saying is, people, look. I think I get on here and I think we get to talking. I get to talk about it. This is where I'm at. I don't know why we out here playing this game with these people. I think it's my participation is the reason why it keeps happening. I keep hoping and wish. We in a bad relationship with these folks, and we keep hoping and wishing it's gonna get better. But we'll tell the woman who keep getting knocked upside her head by her man, you do know he ain't gonna get no better long you keep going back, right? We'll tell her that, and then tell us, just keep hoping and wishing and praying. Who said that? Al Sharpton? We shall overcome. I don't want to sing nothing. I don't want to do none of those things. We shouldn't have to do any of those things. Yeah, oh God, Kim, stop it. You need to stop that. Stop it. Look, you know what it is? People who are docile move. I keep telling people all the time. All right, let's put it like this. Do y'all, for the people in the back, raise your hand. Do you think that the United States government was terrified? Excuse my language. I love TikTok shop. Sorry. Do y'all think that the people, them folks, do you think that they were terrified by the Black Panther Party? Now, people think it was just because they had weapons. It wasn't just that. It was everything they did. They were self-sufficient. Same reason like the Nation of Islam. But they didn't like the Black Panther Party, right? Well, from my understanding, the Black Panther Party was only like 20,000 strong at its height. So 20,000 Negroes scared you to the point where you had to put hundreds of them in prison for decades upon decades. You see how fearful you are? And today we have the internet. Oh my God. You do know, look, I'm going to tell you something. They dwarf numbers. I give you classes though. This is not cocky. This is confident because I know myself and I know what I bring. I know that if I was brought to the masses of people, it would not shy me away. I have no issues because I'm confident in what I have to say. Why? Because I only say shit that I know something about. But they have us in this world believing that we're inadequate. We're not inadequate people. We are going to thrive. So they throttle us backwards. They do this all the time. They always throttling back people. So just imagine at the internet right now, if they're throttling FBA, if they're throttling black people, they're throttling you down, they're making sure you don't get your word out, me and you don't connect, I don't connect. Just imagine throttling. Just imagine how many people are connected and we don't know it because they're throttling you. And then just imagine if they took them parameters the fuck off to where they just say, hey, whatever y'all want to talk about, y'all talk about. Oh my God. If it's 50 million black folks, yes, FBA would become the new moniker and there ain't gonna be nobody else that they could run behind talking about, I like them black folks, but not them FBA black folks because they ain't nothing but a group. No, you're gonna be talking about everybody. You're gonna have grandmamas and granddads running around because the message is simple. This is your fucking family. This is your soil. These people took everything from you, and you ain't giving it up for nobody just to be under no generic banner. You get that? And then at some point, they would have to walk away. That's what it is. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, you something that Kim to keep hope alive. That ain't funny. Let me see. What's next?
Switch that shit, Scott.
Let me stop. All right, so what else I got in? Because I got a couple other things I want to talk about y'all before I get out of here. I do. I want to got a couple of things. Hold on one second. What was it? Oh, well, nah. I don't want to talk about that. Let me see. What's this right here? Oh, okay. Hey, right now. As a matter of fact, this on topic. Let's just play.
And for the record, I'm sorry to Native Americans and Caucasian Anglo-Saxons and my people that think that every fucking body that...
Hold on, I ain't even gonna play him. I got another one to play. I'm gonna let this lady do. I like to let the white people and Asian people tell you who you is, cause y'all don't believe other niggas. Like black people be right here doing all that research. Yep. People are very disrespectful to black researchers, and I try not to disrespect them.
Do you know if there are any images out there of the true native or the original, what we would call Native American?
So if the Native American did not want to enter into the reservations, then they were relabeled the N-word. Yeah.
So explain this to me, people. How is it, Professor Smalls, Since it's just some little pale people who almost look white, but they not really white. And that's no disrespect to him, because he said that on his video, and I talked about it yesterday. And to everyone else to say we're pretending, then why would he make that statement that to go into the reservations, if you didn't do that, they labeled you a nigga? Why? How? Brad Pitt can't be named a nigger if he don't want to go into a plantation. So again, this is two people of non-melanated descent having a conversation about your history. The same history that I'm finding the information from. The same history that you finding the information from. But they telling you lying. But the only evidence they ever bring to the table is what? Ding, DNA. Because you're 87% Nigerian.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there are many kings. Powhatan was a king of Tamari. There are many labels. If you
He's talking about a black king.
go back to Europe, you'll see the kings before the re-information or the rewriting of history, which was done by J.P. Morgan in 1906.
So now, dive down that rabbit hole, because you're going to figure out some shit that you may not know. But all history is like what Napoleon said. It's just agreed upon lie, people. So when this is another thing I think it makes people look crazy as cat shit when y'all be talking to black folks like this. You're regurgitating with your full chest, with anger, with vow, with disrespect and condemnation, that you feel some type of way about those words, FBA, and your only reference source, as I say all the time, is from known fucking liars. Why would you do that? No, these people sit there and disseminate the information amongst themselves. It's nothing for me to see videos of these people talking about real history while you still regurgitating the bullshit that you got because it makes you feel good.
That's the thing I have. So there was
the Titanic himself.
Yeah, there was a photographer called Edward S. Curtis who started hiring Siberians to dress them up in different costumes to create this plain Indians kind of aesthetic. So you end up with indigenous Indians looking nothing like the actual, Native American.
Why? Can I ask another question? For all the people that say we pretendians, I don't give a fuck about titles, but can I ask a question? And I really want to know, when you hear this, what do you say to yourself? And it shouldn't be, well, they ain't talking about you. Why ain't they talking about me? If they are not talking about those people who do not look like the people that everyone keeps saying they didn't look like when they first got here, but we closely resemble this. But just because it don't match that story, you're gonna disregard that and then say, yep, they must have just all passed away. All of them. That doesn't make sense. What it is you're saying to people, I'm gonna tell you, you know what the sad part about it is? Go ahead and do some RIPs, man. Or whatever the fuck they do. Do all of that. When I say to you right now, this is the most disheartening thing in the world, because I've watched people that I respect go down this path, and I know we not crazy. For these people to feel this strongly about something now that just got too many holes in it to not even want to question it, says to me, I think I gave you more respect than I should have. And it breaks my heart. Dr. Umar breaks my heart. To hear him say such nasty things to people, because people have found pride, and not only pride, but real information, that bothers my spirit. It breaks my heart, because I once looked at this brother as being someone with honor and respect and all this other. No, you're just telling me I'm willing to go with it as long as it benefits me. And you think people gonna send their funky kids to your spot? No. You gonna try to get at their mama the whole time. Then that's all you're gonna be. Your office is gonna turn into a YouTube OnlyFans or something. That's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I digress. This bothers because hell, another one, Brother Polite. He disappointed me well before he went to jail. Brother Polite came out the gate smoking with so much information. The brother was very thorough. You could tell that he was on it. And then his brother fucked around and just went off the ledge. He was like, oh my God, what in the world? You said, I ain't teaching shit. I ain't learning nothing else. I just want to get some money. My God. Pharaoh, I don't even talk bad about Pharaoh. Ain't nothing to say bad about him. Something happened to him. And I just want to know why they picked on him so bad. See, to me, you know what that always says to me? Look at life like this. if something happens to certain ones and certain things don't happen to others, I'm starting to learn who are the ones, even if you agree or disagree with, because like for me, I don't like everybody that I sometimes agree with. There's people online right now, I won't name names, there's people online right now that has a massive platform that I'll hear them, the premise of what they're saying is true. I don't like their tone, they're condescending, the whole nine. So I know me and that person wouldn't get along, but doesn't mean I want to see them fail. So, and I don't know if me and Fro would have got along as individual people, but what I can definitively tell you is that young brother was thorough, and now he don't match. Something's wrong. Something mentally is off. He does not do with it. And I'm talking not the kind like polite. You can see it. This makes no sense. I think what happened to the Irritated Genie, people think that he became an agent. He wasn't. That ain't what took him out. Irritated Genie got taken out that time he promoted. And I'm going to tell you what got him out. He basically was looking like he was promoting seeing some guys that were homosexual get beat up. And see, that kind of messed his message up. And I think that's what got him. Because I think everybody was with the straight black movement. Because I'm with it. I'm a heterosexual black family advocate. Because I'm always for the black male, black female, black child. That's me, too. But I also am not in for the denigration, the condensation, or the beatdowns of anybody of our culture. It's just not what I'm with. I can't justify it, because most of the time the people who go through it a lot of times have like traumatic pasts, and childhoods, and this is sometimes the outcome. Look at it. I saw statistics on that. It was like 70-something, 80-something% of people who identifies as part of the LGBTQ have some form of childhood trauma, sexual trauma. So I know for me, I don't ever blame the people when it comes to that. And I think him championing that kind of hurt his career. So it's just people. People do certain things, and certain things hurt your career. But I just say for me, I learned at that point, though, stop putting so much energy into people that you like because they do have good messages. You got to understand who you are and just roll with it. See, for me, I gravitated towards the grassroots community because I actually love nickels. So to me, I felt pride in it. When I went to the FBA conference in Atlanta, prideful, man. It was cold as fuck. Well, again, it was cold as fuck, but it was a prideful moment. DC was amazing. These types of things had a great time when you go to do these things because you're part of your people and you can feel it. The energy is really there. I would never want to see harm happen to these people. These are the people who will keep us. If we had black folks really thriving, everything would be better. Your neighborhood stores would be better. Your kids would be able to walk down the block better because our neighborhoods would be thriving. People would be in business. There's no need to attack each other. There's no need to beat on each other. There's no need to rob each other when there's resources. We're doing this stuff in the poor neighborhoods that are poor because there's no resources. That's the reason why Bronzeville in Chicago, outside of Chicago, was doing well. And you got Tulsa, Oklahoma, all these places were thriving because they had money. It's that they keep trying to convince you that you just need to stop being violent. That's not what the fuck is going on. Stop it. If you went into the south side of Chicago today and took every one of the young YNs off the street, locked them up, the street should be calm, shouldn't it? Nope. Because it's a fucking factory that they producing out there, and they're going to be back out in the street. The next one's going to be doing it again. Reason why? There's no resources. They know this. They know how to clean it up. You know what it's called? Gentrification. Why can't they never gentrify the neighborhood, but gentrify it to the point where black people have a thriving neighborhood for themselves? But they can figure out how to bring them other folks in. And then sell you on it's just because white people are just so nonviolent. You mean the people who hit schools and churches and parking lots and them? Who go to war with people who didn't even know it was coming? You talking about a group of people who kidnap other presidents and then tell you it's cool, it's okay, we got their oil now? You talking about the people who champion the guy who says, I want Cuba for my birthday if somebody can get it for me? These people are the nonviolent ones? We are the violent ones? Man, shut up, man. Don't talk to me. Nope, can't do it. They never leave us alone, you tell them. They don't. They're not going to leave us alone. This is the way the system works for you. I'm going to keep messing with you. I'm going to keep getting your way and impeding on your progress. I'm going to keep doing it over and over and over again. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you, you did it to yourself. You're causing it. This is what they do. You're in a relationship with a guy who robbed you, picked you up, put you in the back bedroom, and refused to let you go. He come in and take his way with you when he feel like it. And the whole time he's doing it to you, he said it was your fault. See, you could have left, but you didn't mash these potatoes, so I have to do this again. And so you're traumatized at this point. So at some point, you're going to start blaming yourself. That's what you're in right now. And then what happens when they get all the people doing the violent stuff to you, get in rooms with other people like that, they say, those fools believe that stuff we be telling them. Anyways, how's the stock market going for you? That's these people. You hit on the head, Mr. Know-It-All. I said that before, and I even go further than that, Mr. Know-It-All. That the system I believe the system cut checks for them and just put it in their mailbox. I think there's some code. You'll never know, black woman. You'll never know. I think they got that thing on the wraps just like it's Men in Black. If one of them people crossed the line and told it, they will wipe that thing from your memory in no time, like the Mandela effect. I promise you. Because I think they are always supposed to be in front of you because you are the buff. They are the buffer between you and real power. That toothless hillbilly is between you and real power. Their camaraderie with the person who looks like this skin color wise is between you and power. And then they keep breaking us apart and keep bringing these other niggas over here and keep telling you they ain't got problems with us as they telling us about ourselves. Look, brothers, we just want to be on the same team with you guys. You're African like us, so aren't we the same thing? Avocados? You know we all the same thing. Why you keep trying to be different from me? You're not black American. You're African. Stop trying to be us. You're just afraid to be us. You fucking Jareer. Isn't that what they do to us? How many times you been on one of these panels and you're talking to a white guy? I'm not a racist. No, get one of them drunk hillbilly white tea women. Oh, they be worse. Okay, I love TikTok shop. I can't say none of that. I'm sorry. But they be in the rooms, they be getting the tips and they be like, no, I'm not racist, okay? I love the blacks, okay? And I just want to know why the blacks are just always on welfare. And I don't mean it to be rude. Just be one of them. I'd be rude. And then somebody come in, read a checker, and then the whole night, that's why you niggers. None of them mean you any good. I've seen this a million bazillion times. You be sitting there, and I'm thinking to myself, who we partnering with? And then two, let me ask you a question. If a group of people are known for something, right? Or anybody, let's just use something we all do. People use this analogy a million times. If a snake is known for biting them, right? But then there's the one that he says, I just want to wrap my arm, I want to wrap around your arm and love you. Smiley, you hit me with the LOL. Smiley, snake wrapping around your arm right now. And he said, ooh, I just want to love on you. Now, do you want to take the chance he's trying to love on you? Or are you going to try to pop that thing neck off of you because you know the rest of them ain't trying to love on you? So why do these people keep trying to make it seem like y'all guys are crazy? It's only like 2 or 3 of them that's like that. No, nigga, it's the internet. The internet's a big playground and there's too many videos. People putting together I saw one lady, she had a 3-hour-long montage and the whole thing was, we're never going to show the same video twice of people denigrating our culture from somewhere else. So that means that's how openly free you have done it. And this is why I say to Professor Smalls, I gave him the pass for me, and I'm not saying I give him a pass, because again, I say everything I say about him with respect. I wasn't saying I give him a pass, but I would say to him, I try to say, hopefully, he's just so older, he's not privy to this. But I can definitively tell you, if you own these internet streets, you hear the nasty, vile things that you see, and all you ever hear in return is maybe something that they do culturally in a way that they all agree to, but they're ashamed of. And that most of the time is in retaliation. And even if it wasn't, does that constitute all the things that you try to get done? Does this constitute blocking reparations? Because you part of the NAACP and half y'all motherfuckers ain't from here? Does this make a difference when you got Candace Owens and Domingo Coleman on panels telling you, I don't think niggas should get something? Wait, y'all ain't neither one of y'all black American. What you talking about? You don't think that's not a problem? That's a problem. But I digress. It is what it is. But hold on, let me see if I can finish this young fella right here.
Do you know if there are any images out there of the true native or the original, what we would call Native Americans?
Yes. I found quite a few. Yeah.
Oh, who is these people? I can't show you on TikTok. I wish I could. They won't let me. Gotta go. All right, so let me do this real quick, people. Switch this shit. Let me go.
Switch that shit, Scott.
Before I get everybody out of here, look, I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes. But listen, real quick. All right, again, if you wasn't here yesterday, I want to tell everybody right now, if you never followed the channel before, you better do it now, because if you don't do it now, they're not going to let you see the channel again, I promise you. So hit the notification or anything you need to do. Secondly, I want everybody to know, especially the people on YouTube. Naturally, I know I'm not supposed to be talking about other platforms, but I got to get this out because it has to be said. 300 Radio is what y'all watching on right now. Well, Warner Music Group is basically forcing me to change the company name. So the app was supposed to come within the last few days. Is now going to probably be pushed off maybe a week or two because we're literally going to have to do a complete pivot. Otherwise, I'll go to war with these people, which is going to hold up progress any longer. So again, I want you guys to follow the channel, but I don't want you to be confused if things start looking different. And I'll try my best to make things cohesively switch over so you'll know what you're looking at. I want to keep you confused. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out and let people know. For people who don't know why this is so important, is because we have original Black American music from artists all over the country that we bring into the studio. They play music. We play it on the radio. We want to bring R&B back. We always keep saying we want to bring hip-hop back. We want to bring back music that is fire. For the people who love the R&B, the FBA sauce I be playing at the beginning of the thing, FBA brothers, amazing music. That's what we do. That's what we're trying to produce over here. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be the solution to the problem that we have. If we have an entertainment problem because we ain't got no good product, fuck that. We're going to produce it ourselves. Okay? That's what we're doing. But I just wanted to put that out so everybody know. Now, look, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Free Friday. On Free Friday, we're just going to talk about anything and everything. Okay? So, matter of fact, if you got anything you want to talk about, definitely bring to the show when you come. I appreciate you for showing up when you do. All right? For TikTok, I can't play a video or two for you guys. I'll probably play something for YouTube real quick because y'all hanging in there. But TikTok, I'm going to have to let you go because they won't let me play no music for you guys right now. But if you want to go over there right now until everything is switched over, still go to 300 Radio on the number 1. Again, don't get comfortable with the shit. With 300 Radio on the number 1, you follow the channel over there. That way you'll be able to follow along. You said, what is what? Oh, God, get out of here. You know what that is. Stop playing. No, you just said, what is FBA? You know what that is. Stop it. But anyways, all right. So look, let me pull up something. Let me give y'all something. Let me give you something. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna just play the sauce. Y'all like the song? I'm gonna play that sauce for you and play maybe something else, and we get everything popping. But anyways, I appreciate my people for showing up. Y'all got to come back and holler at me again, okay? Until then, all right. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. I'm out. See you tomorrow at 2 o'clock, all right? 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. or 2 p.m.-ish or some shit like that. All right, I'm going to see y'all later.
FBA, that's the way. Hey, yeah, clean walk, head high. Whole room feel that glide. FBA with the stride. Got that calm, that pride. Fresh cut, fresh frame. Never chase, know the game. Speak slow, move sharp. Making room when I step into place. Go green, steady gaze. Truth talk, no fake phase. Real love from the queens, cause they see how I carry my days. Stack wins, locked in. Storm come, I don't bend. Built from the heat, still cool. That's the kind of man that don't pretend. You can see it when I enter. That quiet kind of power. Every move a little cleaner. Every night a little louder. Yeah. FBA, that's the way. FBA, that's why. I walk in, they look twice. Cause I got that FBA sauce. FBA, that's the way. FBA, that's why. Real ones know the whole room shift when I step with that FBA sauce. FBA sauce. Tailor fit, then them crisp. Sun on skin, wrist lit. No need to holler too hard, my presence do a lot of the lift. Mama talk poison grace. Papa talk stand my ground. I can laugh, I can lead. Keep it cool when the pressure come round. Girl say, boy, you smooth when the baseline hit. I don't move, just that same unbothered look. Like I already knew I would win the room. From the block to the boardroom. Same soul, same code. Black American man, carry history in the clean ass clothes. When I enter that quiet kind of power. Every move a little cleaner. Every night a little louder. FBA, that's the way. FBA, that's why. That's why. I walk in, they look twice. Cause I got that FBA sauce. FBA, that's why. Real ones know the whole room shift when I step with the FBA song. I ain't tryna outshine nobody, I'm just shining where I stand. Black American man, I was built to hold my own with a steady hand. Soft voice, hard-earned shine, love deep, move right. When I show up, it's respect, and that love stay bright. FBA, that's the way. FBA, that's why. I walk in, they look twice, cause I got that FBA sauce. FBA, that's the way. FBA, that's why. Real ones know the whole room shift when I step with that FBA sauce. FBA sauce. FBA sauce.
Brand new banger.
You call my name through the doorway, say you just need one more fire. I feel my pulse in the hallway, been thinking about this all night. You're tied loose, top button undone. I'm trying hard to look busy when my thoughts come undone. Touch me like a secret in your office chair, hold me by the waist, mess up my hair, make my lipstick stain your collar, don't you care? I've been writing you in margins every day we're working. Touch me like a secret that you never share, till the blinds fall down, and you got me right there. And you got me right there. You leaning close with the questions, I taste the coffee on your breath. You lay your hand on my shoulder, hold it just a second to left. I'm signing forms, I'm shaking, ink bleeding like my comb. I picture you behind me, and guiding rough and soft. Touch me like a secret in your office chair, pull me by the waist, mess up my hair, make my lipstick stain your color, don't you care? I've been writing you in margins every day we're working. Touch me like a secret that you never share, till the blinds fall down, and you got me right there. And you got me right there. I wanna feel your jacket on the floor, your voice dropping lower at the door, your fingers tracing lines under my shirt, slow circle, slow pressure, slow burn. Touch me like a secret in your office chair, pull me by the waist, mess up my hair, make my lipstick stain your color, don't you care? I've been writing you in margins every day we're working. Touch me like a secret that you never share, till the blinds fall down, and you got me right there. And you got me right there.
Met her in the rain by the corner store. Same calm face made me want more. She said little, still said enough. One look in my chest and it all got tough. She was cool like a code I could never break. Soft-spoken queen with a steady weight. When the world got loud, she stayed low. That kind of love make a strong man slow. Now she ride with me through the smoke and the noise. Keeps it tied with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure come through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. Seen fake love folk when the ring came due. Seen bright smiles fade when the day got blue. But she stayed right there in my roughest hour, like a front gate lock with a hidden power. If trouble get close, she don't make a sound. Just one step back and it all calm down. Dependable heart be low-key flame. Everybody knows but they don't know her now. With me through the smoke and the noise, keeps it tied with me. Quiet strength, no toys. My chick ride with me. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure come through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. In the mirror I see what I used to be. Loudmouth pride, moving recklessly. Then she came in and the pace slowed down. Made a hard man learn how to hold his ground. So if the whole wide world want a piece of me, she the one thing they can't reach easy. No show or trust or real. That's the kind of love that can't be killed. Never leave my side. My chick ride with me. Keep me alive tonight. My chick ride with me. When the pressure come through, my chick ride with me. And she know what to do. Ride with me. FBA swag. Step in the room, it's a wait. Fresh press, fit, clean fade. Hands in the air when I move. Got that calm, got that proof. Built from pressure, still I shine. To the long road, still on time. Talk sweet, but I walk truth. Every scar got a gold tooth. Mama taught me how to stand. Pop said, son, be a man. I turn pain into profit. Every loss got me locked in. I don't chase, I attract. Whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. That's FBA swagger. FBA swagger. Walk in, they gather. FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder. Boss mind, no chatter. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger. Oh, so new money on me. Still move like the block know me. Tailor shirt, fresh kiss, coat-stale. Got a dream in my jaw. No fear, I was raised with a strong, gon' fold. Where the young grow quick, heart bold. So I keep my circle tight. Only real ones near my life. Women love the way I speak. Low tone, but the room gon' peep. It's the way I make plans and move. Not a show, just a man with groove. I don't chase, I attract. Whole lot of heat in my bag. They feel the way I carry it. Heavy in the air, that magic. FBA swagger. FBA swagger. Walking, they gather. FBA swagger. Smooth with the ladder. Boss mind, no chatter. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger. From the pain we rise, from the truth we shine. Not a trend, not a phase. We've been built for better days. Deep roots, wide reach, black gold in the way we speak. When I smile, the whole spot lean. That's power in the way I breathe. That's FBA swagger, FBA swagger, walking together. FBA swagger, smooth with the ladder, boss mind, no shadow. Real one, it matters. FBA swagger.
I came in late, shoes full of dust. Yeah, I said, baby, I don't trust us. I know I've been wrong more than I've been right. Left you holding pain on too many nights. You folded my shirts while I folded true. Now I'm standing here with nothing but proof. I ain't proud
of the man I was,
but I'm here now,
trying to make this love.
If you walk away, I can't blame you, no. But before you go, let me tell you so. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
I'm learning, baby.
Stay with me.
I was lost.
I was lost.
I was lost.
I was lost.
Now I'm on my knees. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Oh, I remember your tears on that kitchen tile. Me acting brand new, wearing denial. You gave me your heart. I gave you a stone. Still you kept me warm, kept me from the home. I ain't asking you to forget it all. Just let me stand up before I fall. I ain't proud
of the man I was,
but I'm here now,
trying to make this love.
If you walk away, I can't blame you, no. But before you go, let me tell you so. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
I'm learning, baby.
Stay with me.
I was lost.
I was lost.
I was lost.
I was lost.
Now I'm on my knees. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Stay with me.
Stay with me. Oh. gonna do right.